Don't you just hate that you got all this dread and you're left with nothing but despair? Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Warframe. Now, the dread, the Stalker's bow, you know, that asshat. I got so many of these damn bows that I sell them. If I could sell them for a plat a piece, just one plat, I'd be just buried in a mountain. But no matter, it is one of the most powerful bows in the game. I don't cover many bows, but I'm not very good with them, but no matter. You can see that the Dread bow has a lot of slash of 180, and it has 50% critical chance. And if you don't want critical, you can always go to status with 20%. Now the charge rate is of 1 second, so it's a standard charge rate. So yes, this is a critical, heavy weapon. If you don't use critical, well, you're clearly hindering the weapon. Yes, I changed the name of the section again, because I keep hitting, I don't like it and I call it ball performance. But no matter. Now you can see here I'm softly hitting 20k on these enemies. They have no armor though. It's mainly a demonstration of how fast you can charge. So like all the other bows, you gotta charge up the whole shot to get the full damage value and even the critical chance. So yes, if you don't use full critical, you're not going to hit the red crits, at least how I built mine. So full critical chance, you must fully draw the bow string. Alright, and when you fully charge the arrow, you also get that built-in punch through, which is nice, that all bows have. So, in terms of additional information, I don't think there's much more to tell. Bow's DPS are questionable because you only can shoot one arrow at a time. You can hit multiple opponents, but you can't do that every shot. No one's that good. And sometimes it's not enough of just opponents who do spread apart. But enough about that. Time for my ultimate build. My ultimate build's a little different, but I have a couple things that are very much expected. Why do I have 2 river mods? Well, one is for reserved for a buddy. Don't worry about the other one. I'll focus on the one I have. Anyway, for my usual damage, I got Serration, Split Chamber, and Fanged Fuselage, all to buff up the damage. Now, also for the critical build, got Point Strike and Vital Sense for critical chance, critical damage. Hammer Shot for more critical damage, but as a side product it boosts the status. And Bladed Rounds, which when you kill an enemy, it increases the critical damage for a set amount of time. Now, I do have Argon Scope, but even when I have everything equipped on it and put Argon Scope, my critical chance only be 270, so I'm not sure if there's anything after red crits. I don't quite notice any difference. But no matter, I can't really break the 300% barrier, so I figured why not have more critical damage. Because again, I didn't really notice anything after red crits. Now, for my Riven mod, luckily I didn't have to roll this sucker at all. I have 91 Toxin, 140 critical chance, and negative impact, which is not an impact weapon. So yes, very good Riven mod. I can get that 197% critical chance without using critical delay. And critical delay is awful for bows. It increases that charge time for your arrows. You've got to draw the string much longer, almost up to an extra second. So having to put this on and getting those red crits every time I charge that arrow is nice. So yeah. The other Riven mod, since you're curious, it's just cold damage, like 50-80% cold damage and 90% multi-shot. Much rather have the one with critical chance, though. Alright, let's go on some test. Now, I already did a slight test, but level 100 was too weak. I'm going where no Equinox should go. Level 145. So, a slash weapon. Levels 145. Does it kill him? Yes. The trick? You must aim only for the head. We'll crap you through a grenade. That is the trick. Only use headshots. Because if you miss, it doesn't quite do as well. I can kill him in one shot. I've done it now a couple times. I'm just trying. This is my 3rd attempt of me doing this without dying. And you see, I can easily shoot through corners and get the advantage on the opponents. But still, I do not recommend using a bow at this level of enemies, though. The DPS just now. Oh shoot! Hi there. Headshot. Told you so. But yes, I don't recommend using bows at this high of level. Not at all, against any category of enemy. You need something to DPS, you need something to drop opponents now reliably. But yeah, they can kill. Just probably not the best idea just to bring a bow. But then again, I'm not that great at bows. Definitely not that great. But you can see, you can kill level 145. Enough of that. I'll take some Corpus. Grab some Moas here. And no, I'll not be grabbing 20 of them. I'll just grab 9. Yeah. And same level 145. So here I am again. This is now my 3rd attempt doing this without dying. I will not live. I already know this. You can see the damage is alright. It's not superb. Hitting the weak spot of Moas, you gotta hit the battery pack or their face. So hitting the face, that's easier said and done. Hitting the battery pack is actually easier between their legs. And I'm dead. But you can see it's an acceptable amount of damage. Next, some chargers. I'll take 20 of them. Level 145, where it does the most damage. And clearly, with the punch through, I'm killing multiple opponents per shot. But let's be honest here. Using a bow against infestation, against such numbers, you need something with a large spread or DPS. The bow and arrow has neither. It certainly is powerful, for sure. But you're not just... In terms of ball damage, you just don't have enough DPS and spread to actually do this damage. I'm killing an opponents in one shot, but there's just so goddamn many of them. So the only thing holding it back is the fact it's a bow. But it's the most powerful bow. Make no mistake about that. Alright, time to move on to the pros and cons of the Dread. And yes, the category, I had to remove a category because, well, using reach isn't all the bows have the same reach, but so it would seem. So it'll be out of 40. Anyway, pros, it is incredibly powerful. Very, very powerful. And why is it powerful? It's got that excellently powerful critical build. And has punched through like all other bow and arrows. I'm also put that as well. Now on cons, well, DPS is not really great. That's to be expected. It's a bow. And that is the only true con. You can't fault it for slash damage, because slash damage is useful. Yeah, that's the only real con. I guess you can say it's maybe tedious to farm for new players, but I guess that's it, because the Stalkers appear for everyone on instant. Anyhow, let's go on to the score for the Dread Bow. Damage, well, come on now, level 145, killing many in one shot, it's 10 out of 10. Design-wise, I'm going to also give it a 10 out of 10. This bow is perfectly balanced in that regard. It takes some of the best mods in the game to get to that damage value, but it does plenty of damage even without that. Ammo, well, it is, you get plenty of arrows, so I'll give it 8 out of 10. If you're charging every shot, you won't run out that easily. If ever. Let's go next, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, because even though it's the strongest bow in the game, bows are not the best thing to take when the going gets tough. It isn't. The DPS isn't there, you often have to be careful with your shots. There's a lot of weapons that outdo them just because they're guns. But still, bow and arrows are fun to use, and I understand that a lot of people do use them, but I'm simply not a bow person. But still, all in all, the Dread gets 35 out of 40. It's nearly perfect. The only thing holding it back is probably because it's a bow itself. So for a quick, easy judgment, it's clearly, yes, it's worth it. If you're going to go with any of the bows, go with the Paris Prime, or the Cernos Prime, or the Dread. They're all excellent, each and every one of them. This one's incredibly powerful, and you've seen it here. And that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and hope to see you guys next time. Take care out there.